No, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not.
Typically when, I've seen patients with a hyperlordotic curve, meaning that the curve is kind of like this, okay? It tends to create a lot of tension, in that lower portion, okay? Yes. That's something that I've seen, in the course of my career, Hey guys, Dr. Clerge, your DMV chiropractor. I'm here today with Jasmine, and I'm sure you guys remember Jasmine from the last video. She's going to be one of our assistants, and she will be helping with stretches, seeing patients, and so forth. This video is going to be a little bit different. See, typically we see the patients, we stretch them out, exercise, and then we do the adjustments. That's the cracking and popping part of it. But what we're going to focus on today is exercise, okay? Because a lot of times people will come in, they see the chiropractor, they just want to get popped. It feels good, it's great, it sounds good, and then they go home 2 or 3 days later, they're back in my office because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Okay. In reality, exercise is the key. The chiropractic adjustments, they're great. They'll give you that temporary relief. They'll increase your range of motion, but you need something to strengthen that muscle to kind of help you heal. Okay. So that's where we're going to come in. We're going to do some exercises, and we're going to demonstrate to you guys what type of exercises you can do for your lower back. And are we doing just lower back? We're going to focus on today, okay? In the future, we'll do other parts of the body, neck, shoulder, and so forth, okay? The first exercise that we're going to do is going to be the prone leg hip extension. Okay. Now it's a hip exercise, and it also helps with that lower lumbars as well. Okay. Prone means that you're face down, and the word supine means that you're looking up at the ceiling. So you're on your back. So in this situation, you're in prone position, and then your leg hip extension means that that leg is gonna come up. Okay? So it's not an easy exercise, especially if you're not used to exercising. It actually feels kind of tight. Okay? But it does help, strengthen the lumbar, hip, piriformis area. Okay? So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to go ahead and bring that leg up for me. Okay. There you go. Good. And that is the prone leg hip extension. Okay? Okay. And bring it down. All right, so for the viewers, we're going to do it at a different angle. That way they can see exactly how it's done and the proper way of doing it. Okay? Okay.
Feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so.
So the next exercise is bridging. Okay? So basically that exercise is good for the core, and it's also good for the lower lumbar area. Okay, so it'll engage this portion, and it'll also engage the lower lumbar region as well. Okay? And what I'll have you do is just kind of like bring your hip and your lower back upward. Good, there we go. And you bring it down. Okay? And you can hold it for a few seconds, that helps strengthen the core. So let's go ahead and do that again. Okay. Perfect. And then you're going to bring that down. Okay, good. So now I have you, we'll film it at different angles. That way people can see different ways of doing it. Not different ways, but I want to make sure that the viewers are doing it right. Okay. That way, because if we just focus on one angle, then they don't see the whole mechanics of it. Okay? Got it. All right, and I'll need you to kind of hold it, for like a good few seconds. Okay?
I can do that.
All right.
Lose your grip and lose a gift. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah, there's no mercy in this world, just hunger.
The next exercise, we call it bird dog, okay? And it's basically, it helps the core as well, and the lower back, and a little bit of the hip, okay? But the goal is to strengthen those muscles, okay? So if you have weak muscles, that's when you tend to get into trouble, and that's when you tend to see me more often. But if your muscles are strong, unless you have something going on, like some type of, like a disc degeneration or something, then you shouldn't be at my office all the time. So that's the goal, is to kind of strengthen that muscle, okay? So with this one, you're going to do the opposite. So this hand is coming up while the opposite leg is going up, okay? So now it's kind of hard to do because you have to try and maintain your balance, all right? So let's have you go ahead and do that for me. All right. So I'll hold on to you, that way you're not falling all over the place, right?
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and try it. There you go. So that's the wrong way. So it should be the opposite, right?
Okay.
So if this hand is going up, this leg is right. There we go. Good. Nice. Okay, perfect. All right, you can bring it down. All right, so now we'll try the different angles, all right?
Okay.
That way the viewers can see the proper mechanics of it.
Got it.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bro. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm